Do you know that the Central Housing and Planning Authority is the authorized agency which grants planning permission for the setting up of a new business? So, if you're thinking of starting a business but not sure where to start, come in and let us make your dream a reality. Your local authority must first be informed by way of an application. That application is then sent to the Central Housing and Planning Authority for a decision which is made by the board. In order to move this process forward, you must first submit your application for the type of business you are interested in setting up. The application can be uplifted for a small fee from the Local Authority Inclusive Town Council, NDC, Regional Democratic Council. The application, once filled out correctly, must be accompanied with all relevant documents. The following documents must be submitted when making an application to establish a development. 1. Building application form from the local authority. 2. 3 copies of building plans depicting the following. 3. Copy of document of ownership. If the developer is not the owner of the land, then a notarized copy of the following is required along with the copy of the document of ownership of the owner, tenancy agreement, or letter of permission. 4. Copy of survey plan of lot. 5. Processing fee. NB. 1. All plans must be properly drawn. 2. Plans must allow enough space for placement of official stamp without covering information on plan. 3. All plans must be stamped and signed by the chairperson, overseer, town clerk, or regional executive officer from the local authority and the environmental health officer. The plan, along with all requisite and relevant documents, must then be forwarded to the Central Housing and Planning Authority for consideration by the board. Once a decision is made, the application is then returned to the local authority for the building permit to be granted. Only when the planning permit and building permission is granted, then the applicant can move forward with construction. In your own best interest, the agency is advising against the commencement of construction before permission is granted. Once these steps are followed, the application process normally takes an estimated 3 months period for completion. So, play your part in helping us to make this process a simple one for you and us, as we help you along the path of making your business idea meet its full potential. It is important to note that this is a 2-phase process. The Central Housing and Planning Authority holds the responsibility for the first phase, which deals with the granting of the planning permission and takes approximately 8 weeks. Your local authority deals with the second phase, which deals with the granting of the building permission.